Well, the nation's central bank is preparing for a change at the top. President Obama nominated Janet Yellen yesterday to chair the Federal Reserve when Ben Bernanke retires in January. If confirmed, Yellen will be the first woman to lead the Fed, and she faces a difficult task managing the U.S. economy in an uneven recovery. The job would make Yellen one of the most powerful women in the world. Nancy Cordes looks at how she got there.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm honored and humbled by the faith that you've placed in me.
Janet Yellen has risen to the top of a demanding and influential industry, one traditionally dominated by men.
Janet is renowned for her good judgment. She sounded the alarm early about the housing bubble, about excesses in the financial sector, and about the risks of a major recession. I should add that she will be the first woman to lead the Fed in its 100-year history.
The Wall Street Journal examined more than 700 predictions about growth, jobs, and inflation made between 2009 and 2012. Out of more than a dozen Fed policymakers, it found Yellen's predictions were the most accurate.
She is a proven leader, and she's tough, not just because she's from Brooklyn.
Yellen was a standout early on. A high school valedictorian, she earned economics degrees at Brown and Yale. She eventually went on to work as economic advisor to President Clinton and later ran the San Francisco Fed. The 67-year-old wife and mother is currently Ben Bernanke's number 2 and poised to become the nation's top banker. Christina Romer is a friend as well as former chair of President Obama's Council of Economic Advisors.
She has the skills, she has the qualifications, she's the right person for the job. On the other hand, am I thrilled beyond belief that we've, cracked this glass ceiling? Absolutely.
But Yellen's nomination comes amid deep political divides in Washington.
She certainly is not a hero to Republicans or to the right. One of the attacks on her is that she's too supportive of these easy monetary policies that could cause inflation down the road.
If the Senate confirms her nomination, Yellen will face the challenge of guiding the nation through a sluggish economic recovery.
The economy is stronger and the financial system sounder. While we have made progress, we have farther to go.
For CBS This Morning, Nancy Cordes, Washington.
Extraordinary choice, isn't it? I mean, the fact that she brings so much talent, so accurate in predictions, married to a Nobel economist.
Yes. They said her son is in the business, too, and that when they go on vacation, they go with a book of economic books for beach reads.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah, that's me, too.
You know, there are two interesting things I want to say. From the New York Times profile of her, they mentioned that each year while she was in school, the editor of the student newspaper interviewed the class valedictorian. Well, Miss Yellen was both, so she interviewed herself.
Yeah, I saw that.
And they posted that online. The other interesting thing, Margaret Brennan sent me an email about this. She said she thought it was interesting that now you have probably in 3 most powerful positions in the economy in the world are all controlled by women. Yellen at the Fed,
At the
Christine
IMF.
Lagarde at the IMF, and then Angela Merkel in Germany.
In Germany, right.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
And they don't really expect her. I mean, she's close to Ben Bernanke, and they expect her to be a continuation of the kind of policies that was initiated because she worked so closely with him.
And you expect she'll be confirmed fairly easily. It's nice.